Karikter asked it. You already know Karikter did it. I'm here with Namtho. Namtho, tell us about yourself, man.
Hello guys, this is Namtho. I'm 24. I'm Moroccan, originally based in Morocco. I work a lot with people from US, so I'm not known here. And I started my career since 2018, and we are hustling till now, and we are doing everything to make it happen at the end.
Awesome, man. Awesome. What motivated you to start making music?
I will start the journey with from my high school, where I had a friend who sing. She has another friend who played guitar, and we were talking about creating a band and stuff. My best friend was near us that time, and he told us why he couldn't join since he knew a bunch of people who can get us some events and stuff. And we started that just in a rush like that. We decided to write a song that we started writing and we never finished. It was called New Day, New Life. We didn't finish it. And we got, why we didn't finish it? Because we got too much studies. We were too young. It was in 2014, I guess. We were too young and we didn't take that seriously. So, years have passed. My best friend have changed school. The other friend had some stuff, studies and stuff. So, that friend was seeing my stories. I was sharing a lot of Spotify tracks, playlists of new top hits and stuff. I was listening a lot to music because I like that. I like that vibe and that stuff. And he told me that why not we can do some things, because he was doing some bunch of remixes. I was supporting him, sharing his remixes in my stories and stuff, so it can be seen by my people. So you know the deal. And so after that, he introduced me what he is doing, and he told me that we can meet, so he can introduce me to a software, so we can make music with.
Okay.
I was like that, amazing. Can we do that just with a computer? I didn't know that we can do that with a computer. I was having that idea of making music needs instruments, lot of money, a lot of energy, a lot of
That's so
stuff.
funny.
Yeah, I didn't knew that. I was like 17 years old, and we met. He introduced me to FL Studio. I was like, bro, what the fuck? I just saw, wow, this is amazing. Like we were playing some notes on loop. I discovered that day a new word, like a new thing for me and for us. So he told me a bunch of stuff about graphic designing, because we need that for our logos, cover arts, all that stuff. And yeah, we started making music together. So I made my first single that is called Light. It's already on all platforms. That's my first one. When I made it, it was like your first track. It's not that good. Even with the notes and stuff, like I wasn't respecting the scale and things, and I thought that is sick. I I remember when I showed him my first track, he was like, "That's good, but it needs some like to correct some things." Sorry, my English is not that good.
Oh, no, great, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, if I'm blacking out sometimes, just give me a little push.
I do the
Cool.
same thing, and I speak. That's my native language, so it's.
Cool. So after that, like we started that, and I released my first song by his help. I'm so thankful to him. Shout out to him if he's still making music, because I don't think so. His name is my peer as an artist. We started a band that is called Some Beaters in 2018. We made, I think, 30 remixes. I don't remember, or plus that. and nearly 60 tracks in general between featurings and singles and all that stuff. We have on all platforms originals, I think 14 tracks, and that's how the journey have started. I was making also some solo tracks, so I was focusing on both careers, solo one and band one. So
Wow.
we started a thing that is new track every week. That's why we had too much release. And by making that, we made 30 tracks, I remember, and we felt burned out. So we decided to take a break. And till that day, we didn't collab on anything. Like the band, it's not dead, but it's still there. But we haven't decided to put out anything till now. So that's how I started music. Like I've come back to my solo career. It was a lot of ups and downs because we became adults. We are not like young as we started.
Sure. Since you learned, about FL and learned all of the tools that you had at your fingertips, what are some of the obstacles that you've come run into?
Yeah, so we learn about FL together. The obstacles that we run into is that the major one is that our people here in Morocco doesn't like admire that much our arts. Like they haven't that culture of EDM because I was making EDM most of the time, trap sometimes, like and since we started, we didn't like make people from Morocco or to be famous here or to have a viral thing here. Like we started from the beginning, searching to make our tracks worldwide now. And from FL, I think we didn't had obstacles like the obstacles that we had. It's most of the time when we have featuring with someone since we don't have a studio. So a lot of time is just a MIDI a cappella, and we will do all the stuff. For the other obstacles, it's having studies with pursuing your passion. That's something that's if you believe in yourself and believe in your dream and you are fighting for it, you will do everything to reach that. So my family didn't accept the fact that I'm doing music because first time when I've done music, I've never told my family about it because I knew that it will be the pain in the ass from their side. Every time study, work, to do a job like that, to to live, to have some bread on the table. That's like how we managed from the first time to like start the thing. The obstacles were family when we decided to do featurings. Sometimes material. For us, we've done music just with laptops. For a bunch of samples and all that stuff, or all of that stuff, we had some free royalties, like that you find in the internet in general, and others from Splice. How we had Splice since it's paying and we are studying, we don't have money and all of this, it's because I won a competition in Splice for a remix back in the days. And we had a bunch of samples.
That's cool. What'd you win?
I didn't won the competition, I was second. But for me, it was a win since I won something. I've had like 1 year Splice free and access to all the samples there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was madly happy for that. That thing that pushed me to make music more, even if I had way more obstacles. Another obstacle is you don't know music theory, so you can make a whole track and be satisfied about it and all of that, And at the end, when you send it to your producer friend, it tells you that it's not on the scale. You are just that was a huge disappointment in the beginning. But with practice and after learning a lot of stuff, you get used to it and you don't do that things. Because here, and another thing, in Morocco, we don't have an industry, a music industry. Like everything that you do is like freelancing. You are doing it for yourself. You assume all the consequences, and you fight for it. That's it.
Okay.
They
Okay.
you don't have any help from like the government or something because we don't have an industry. Even the big artists, I can't say the big artists because they are already big. They signed with a label, but like I can see some rappers that are very known here that doesn't have something like legal of a music artist or an artist that can have all his rights and all that stuff. That's wasn't an obstacle for us, but for all the artists in
Yeah.
those countries, Morocco and third world countries. They have a huge obstacle of don't no not having the a music industry in the country.
That's
So
that's a
yeah.
that's a unique obstacle, and I mean it makes sense. And like, so would you say how many of your friends make music? Like the ones you went to high school with?
Yeah, how many? I can tell you one because everyone is interested about being an engineer, doctor, you know, the drill. So music is when you tell someone that you are making music, he take it you are like you didn't succeed in life. You know, I can't tell you like for example when you tell someone that you are a YouTuber, he tell you go get a real job.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the thing here for someone to tell him that you are following your passion and making from that passion a living. To tell him that he can't believe it, even if you explain to him how it's going, how you are dealing with it and all that stuff. Uh, he can't like understand what you are saying clearly. He can understand some, but not clearly, because making music here need a lot of self development skills, so you can deal with it till the end.
Yeah, no, absolutely, I get it. So I mean, basically, it's all or nothing there. You got to stay at it, not make any money at it, and hope you blow because there's no in between. Is that yeah? That's tough, man.
Yeah,
But and respect to you for staying on the grind. It's not easy to stay on the grind like that. I know, you know, I know what it's like for people to tell you. You know, I do video for a living. When I started that, you know, my parents were sure, you know, but
yeah.
you know, what what is what is your dream with music? What do you hope to accomplish for yourself with music, and what do you hope your music to accomplish?
That's a great question that needs reflection. But just another point about parents and family and all of that stuff. When you tell them that you will start a music career, you will quit on school, on your job, for example, everything, focus on music, they think that you are insane.
Yep.
That's the first thought that they think. But when they see that grind and that you believe in that dream that much, they can understand that you can do something.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time and a matter of believing in yourself and make others believe in you. For for the question that you asked, but my full dream is to be a DJ. I want to be like producer and DJ, like big DJs like DJ Snake, Martin Garrix, the Chainsmokers, Swedish House Mafia, all of that. It was my first dream that I started to make music for until now. I'm not focusing 100% on EDM because if you are starting a music career, you have to be open to all the genres, and you can relate. You can relate to that you as well because you are already in the game. Since you being a music producer, you have to be open to everything. And for me, what's making it hard here is the industry, as I said, and it's also my city because we don't have that culture of DJing and all of that stuff here, like partying with the DJ and stuff. We have other traditions and cultures for that, some Arabic things. So here, when it's rare when you get called for a set to be a DJ. It's really rare.
Yeah.
And most of the time it's canceled canceled the day of the event. Just imagine with me. And you can do nothing about it. Why? There is no industry. that's the sad reality. But I'm not complaining. I'm just telling what's going on here.
Sure.
And for that dream, I started it in the beginning, and I'm always believing in it, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get there, like to reach that dream and to see myself there in big events, having sets and shows, and also producing tracks for major artists or being a major artist. Me as well. Yeah, that's the dream that I started for music, and that's the thing that's bring me back to music even when I feel that I can't make it. I tell myself that I have a dream. I promised myself that I will reach that spot, and sitting back and not doing anything, it won't lead you there. And you will live that regret all your life. Like when you will be, for example, finished, you can 70 or 80 years old or 90 years old, I don't know. You can't have that energy that you have now to make that dream. And you always have that little thought or that little thing that's everything knocks in your head and tell you didn't make it. You had a dream, and at the end you didn't make it. So I don't want to hear that when I will be 70 or 90. I want to hear that you made it, and I want to hear that I do to be so happy that I made it. That's it.
That's a beautiful answer, bro. That is a beautiful answer. Man, this is perfect. I feel like we haven't really spoken about what style music that you do, that you focus on right now.
So right now, for my singles and the releases and featurings, what I'm focusing in is electronic dance music. Electronic dance music is a big genre of a lot of music, so I'm going to from trap style to deep house to progressive house to and what else I'm making? I'm making also beats. I want to start a beat store, like a page where I will sell my beats. Yeah, beats
Honestly,
of
that
all
would
the
be a solid
genres.
way to start making some money off of it. That's
Yeah, you should focus on all the paths that can lead you to money with your music. You can't rely on streams or on followers or on social views. I don't know, or just sets that you have, bunch of sets that you have. I guess here you can have two in a year. You can't live with that.
Right, right.
Yeah, you have to learn some marketing skills. You have to start something else to live with and to be happy to do something that you like and live with it because way many people can't have that chance. So if you have it, stick to it, do your best. Don't focus on the results very fast, like in the beginning. If you see that you have just 30 views or I don't know 10 views, don't be upset or disappointed about it because if you stay consistent, disciplined, and you do the work, you will succeed. Imagine in that room, I have 10 people that are watching me right now, like right now, physical people. I will be very happy. So be always grateful for what you have, and it will be bigger with I didn't find the word, but it will become bigger with time.
For sure. No, absolutely. That was some really great advice. I always like to give artists. I love to give people an opportunity to just say anything they want, anything they want to make sure is said. You know, you could talk about something you got coming up. You could just say the thing you didn't get to say about yourself. Whatever you want. You know, just
So for me, what's coming up? I think I maybe you heard my next single. It's "Drown in the Ocean"
yep,
with
yep. That's a great
yeah,
song.
yeah, thank you. It's with a friend that's wasn't really my friend, but it was. I can tell you just how we started making that song is she came to me. We were in a non-governmental organization which called ISEC. It's for leadership and all that stuff. So she came to me as a friend of that organization and she told me, "You are a producer." Yeah, right. So there, yes, I'm a DJ and producer too. So you can see that I'm someone, just a sarcastic thing, ironically. And she told me that I have a track that is already written, and I want to make something like the style of "Don't Be So Shy." You know that track, Steve House track. It is very famous. I don't remember who is the artist, but it's like that. Take off your clothes, roll up the fire, don't be so shy, alright,
I don't know.
etc. So she told me that she wants to have that style of track with those words. I told her just give me an acapella of you singing it, and I will do all the magic. When I heard her voice, it was awesome, and it's been 6 months of work to have that
Wow,
result in the
wow,
ah,
wow. But hey, it was
six
worth
months
it though.
of
It's a great sound.
yeah, thank you. It will be out first June, so you can just follow me on my socials. If you can, it's Namtho everywhere. If you search Namtho, you will find me.
Spell it. Spell it.
and and it will be available for June, so you can hear it on all platforms.
All right, cool. Man, that was awesome. Everybody follow at Namtham. Namt. Wow. Everybody follow him at Namtho. Namtho. He's a good guy making good music. Let's get him blown up in Morocco, guys.
Thank
All
you,
right.
guys,
Peace up. This was Character Acid.
and make it happen.
Hell yeah.